guys, hope you're doing okay. Alright, we're going to take a look and see what messages come out for the collective. Give me messages. Ooh, okay. Manic. Somebody's not manic about something, or there's something about manic. Somebody might be trying to hide that they're manic about something. Give me more. Give me one more. Somebody feels like they don't deserve. I don't deserve something. I don't feel like I'm deserving. I'm manic. I feel like I'm not deserving. I don't know if somebody's feeling sorry for themselves. I don't know if this is you, collective, or it could be somebody else. I don't know. Give me more, please. Okay. I'm not sure what's going on here. I feel like somebody has a self-esteem issue. Somebody might be experiencing some side of anger. Somebody needs to heal. Healing. Somebody's trying to heal from something. Healing from feeling like you don't deserve or you're less than. Somebody might be releasing a feeling of mania, manic, whatever. Anyway, somebody's slowing down. Maybe you were moving too fast. Right? You guys are being advised to slow down, or it looks like you have. Once you started healing, you slowed down. More? There's something here that comes up about the unknown, but you guys know something. There's something that you know, something that you've made up your mind about, something that you just have this idea. I'm healing, I'm slowing down. You're slowing down because there's no rush to get to where you're going, but you know where you're going. I feel like you guys do know where you're going now that you slowed down. Ooh. And we also have forgive. So some of you are forgiving. Alright? There's something where you're going to forgive. Unknown. I know where I'm going. I know I'm going to the land of forgiveness. I don't know if you guys are going to forgive somebody. Yep, something's going to change. We have change that comes up for you. Where is my, of course I don't have it in here, so whatever with that. So let me take a look and see what else is going on. Because I'm trying to figure out the context of that. Okay, we got one that fell. That fell. I ain't even asked my question yet, but okay. I'm just here. I'm here. I realized something. I was looking at the channel. I'm like, oh man, I didn't put. So anyway, okay? Collective. Somebody might have an attachment here, or I don't know, you could be a male energy, masculine. The Queen of Wands comes up reversed. You could be going through a period of no experience at this time. Maybe you guys feel like you're codependent. I feel like with manic coming up reversed, some energy that you were in before, you could have been manic about something. For some of you, you felt like you didn't deserve something, or you still might feel this way. I feel like this is a feeling you've been battling because it's coming out reversed. So it tells me, and I've been getting something about depression coming up in these reads too. So you guys might be releasing these things that hold you back. Right? Things that make you depressed. Like you know you have to get past them in order to keep going. You guys are healing from something. You slowed down. You're not moving as fast, which is great. It says unknown is reversed. You know exactly where you're going. You're probably not sure of every step, but I feel like, I don't know if you know every step, but you know exactly where you're going. I just think the way it plays out, how you imagine it and how it actually plays could be different. Ten of Wands, you guys are releasing a burden. All right, some of you guys could be dealing with the Aries, the Leo, Sagittarius, or this could be you. Ten of Wands, somebody's releasing a burden. Somebody's going to no longer worry about the same things that they worry about. I'm going to give some things up. Right? I'm going to let go of some things because I don't have any control of them. Things that were holding you down. That's what Ten of Wands is. They're burdens. Alright? Some of you guys were too dedicated to something else before, right? Maybe you made agreements, even if they were verbal. Agreements that bite you and you're behind later on. They don't serve you. And by then, you got to make a decision. You're like, okay, do I delegate responsibilities or do I just give this up entirely? I feel like you give up on something entirely. Alright? We have the Knight of Pentacles that comes up, and this energy with the Knight of Pentacles, maybe this has to do with your reliability, or Queen of Wands reversed, Ten of Wands reversed. I feel like you guys are releasing a burden. Knight of Pentacles. Give me one more. You guys remain in this reliable energy, or this could actually be somebody coming into you. Somebody who's reliable, somebody who's hardworking. coming in towards you, all right? Six of Cups. This could be somebody from the past coming towards you guys. Cancer, Pisces, Scorpio energy. Some of you have this Capricorn, Taurus, or Virgo Knight of Pentacles coming towards you. Could be somebody from the past. Could be somebody that you worked with in the past. Because Seven of Pentacles is about some sort of a return on work that you've done, right? Something that was delayed that's coming into you. But it still comes. I don't know if this relationship was delayed. Knight of Pentacles, reliable, Seven of Pentacles. You guys invested something in this person at some point. Or whoever this is. What's this? High Priestess reversed. Somebody failed to pay attention to their intuition. It's starting to feel like a breakup. Could have been a Pisces. Starting to feel like a breakup. Somebody could be dealing with a Scorpio with this Six of Cups. With the Seven of Pentacles, somebody could be dealing with a Taurus. Somebody could be dealing with the Aries, a Leo, a Sagittarius. We have the Three of Swords reversed. I told you guys. It's some sort of heartbreak that you guys are getting over, letting go of here. Three of Swords. This is somebody from your past. It looks like, I don't know if this is something that you're getting over, but I know you guys let go of certain feelings. Right? This could be one of those instances where you guys are growing past a heartbreak. You slow down. You start to put a plan together, or things just become clear. I know where I'm going. I forgive you. Just don't come near me. I'm changing. Queen of Wands reversed. This may have hurt your ego a bit, right? Or maybe you guys were codependent. You could have been in this Queen of Wands energy where your self-esteem wasn't that great at some point. Maybe you didn't feel like yourselves, right? Maybe you didn't have the power to be that feisty Queen of Wands that you typically are. Maybe you just didn't have the fight. Maybe you were just like that in love with somebody. I don't know. Well, whatever happened here, it really, the Three of Swords comes out reversed. You guys are in recovery from some sort of heartbreak, separation. For some of you guys, you could have walked away. I believe that's a Libra energy. Yeah, Three of Swords is Libra. For some of you, you could have walked away from Libra. Libra could be in your chart. There was a third party here. It feels like it has to do with love. Third party could have been money, but I really feel like it has to do with love. Some of you guys could be a Pisces. Who this happened to. Some of you guys could have had a Libra interfere, step in. Somebody could have had, who's this? Somebody could have had a Scorpio step in and do something. This Scorpio might be from the past. Or somebody from the past or something like that. Wheel of Fortune. So this Three of Swords reverse. Somebody's recovering from something. And again, it says that once you guys heal, you know where you're going. You forgive and you make some changes. I feel like you guys release this energy of insecurity where you feel you're dependent on this person. I need this person. You release this burden because being that into this person and them letting you down and breaking your heart, you're like, I gotta let it go. It's a little too much to carry, especially when you guys now know where you're going. You're like, I don't even think you're looking back. Give me more. Wheel of Fortune. Give me more. This Three of Swords reverse leads to, this recovery leads to the Wheel of Fortune. We have a Knight of Wands. Give me more about this Knight of Wands. What exactly is this Knight of Wands doing? I don't know if you guys are going to start to create something with the Knight of Wands. The World comes out reversed though. I would stay away from that. Hold on. Ten of Wands. Releasing burdens. Three of Swords, I'm recovering from a situation. Some of you guys might be recovering from a financial situation too. But this Ten of Wands reverse leads you to the Wheel of Fortune. There's a Knight of Wands reverse that comes in here. Maybe this person is a person that you guys could create with, work with. But I would be very careful about this person. This person might be looking at you online, but they're also a very lusty kind of energy, right? So it's something designed. I don't want to say designed. This person could potentially distract you. This person is riding a horse through a ring of fire. So they're very exciting, intoxicating, right? Whew. You would love to hang out with this person, but I mean, that's about lust, right? You might work with this person. Be really careful not to mix, work and whatever else, romance together. Because this person has the ability to really take you, like be in some sort of awe. So I would be careful with that. The World does come out reversed here. So there's something that somebody was not able to complete. this person from the past wasn't able to complete something. There's a Knight of Wands here. There's a Knight of Pentacles here. So Knight of Pentacles, that's a reliable one. This other one's got a lusty energy. One might take longer, but this one's sped up to you. Once you came into the Wheel of Fortune, I don't know if you come into the Wheel of Fortune and somebody runs. Somebody's not able to complete something, though. Give me more about this, please. Seven of Pentacles. There could be a Sagittarius involved. There's something going on online where somebody's losing their mind about it. They're losing their mind because there's something that they have to return. Somebody made some kind of an investment and they did not get what they wanted to get back. I still need to understand the Page of Wands. Somebody probably made some sort of an offer. Somebody made an offer of a page. This again speaks of some sort of creative idea. Knight of Wands, whose world is reversed, who's losing their mind, is offering you a Page of Wands. So I don't know if you don't think you're really checking for them, whatever this is about. But please clarify. I'm not clear on this Wheel of Fortune and the Knight of Wands. What's that about? Three of Cups. Wheel of Fortune. Because Three of Swords, somebody's recovering from heartbreak. Somebody had a secret surgery, heartbreak, severance, divorce, breakup. Okay. The Wheel of Fortune, and then this Knight of Wands is the Three of Cups. That's a circle of support. We see circles. These people are connected again. I don't know if this person was part of your crew. Hold on. What's it? Ten of Swords. These people wanted to end something, or there's something about an ending here. The Three of Cups, a circle of support. Wanted to put something to an end. Seven of Cups. Oh, your friends probably didn't like this person. Whoever this Knight of Wands is, your friends, because your friends are coming out upright. Your friends are some sort of a circle of support, people that you reach out to, you celebrate with these people, they're friends. They, Ten of Swords, they wanted this to come to an end with this Knight of Wands, if you even knew about it. If you even knew about it, I don't know. But the Seven of Cups, they were afraid you were going to make the wrong choice. This is the wrong choice. They're gonna put an end to your career. They're gonna put an end to all the healing that you did. You don't want to deal with this energy. This energy is out for sex. Da-da-da. Won't you wait a little while? Somebody else could be coming towards you. A Knight of Pentacles. They're gonna take a while, but you know, slow down. And I feel like that's what you guys do while you heal. Unknown, you guys know something good is coming to you. Give me the World Reverse and the Temperance. Why is somebody losing their mind here? Who is that? This person from the past could be losing their mind. For some of you guys, it could be a group of people. For some of you, there's a Sagittarius from your past who feels like they put some work into you, or they feel like they invested with you, and they feel like they weren't able to complete something with you. I couldn't finish something with you. But this is also some psychological issue this person is having at the moment. All right, this Temperance reverse, they're having, this is insanity, recognition. They're not going to get the recognition that they wanted with the Six of Wands. I did not get the victory. I did not get the recognition. The World Reverse, I didn't finish something, and it's pissing me off. I'm losing my mind. Literally, this person's losing their mind. It's like I'm not even accurately giving you all that they got going on in their mind. Literally, air punches, vague behavior, not being themselves, short answers, high highs, low lows. This person is losing their mind because they feel like they put all this money in, or I did all of this scheming and I'm not going to get, and I did all of this breaking up this other stuff and I still didn't come out with what I wanted. Give me one more. Tell me about the Six of Wands. What exactly did this person want? I feel like this person maybe wanted to create something around you, or for some of you guys wanted to work with you on something. But I also feel like they were sending people romantically to you or something like that. They wanted the Nine of Pentacles. Look at that. Nine of Pentacles. They wanted that luxury. They wanted that money. Their goal, and this energy has been coming up a little bit today, their goal was to make sure or that they were able to get some sort of funds or finances from you, or have access to these finances by maybe having a relationship with you guys or something like that. Hold on. That really irks me. That really irks me. Ooh. So, yeah, that's what we have here, right? So your friends didn't want you to make the wrong choice, or maybe your friends talked down. They wanted to put an end to this Ten of Swords here. I'm not going to look at this as if it's physical. I'm going to look at this like this group of people did not approve of this particular person because they knew he's basically a hornball, okay? Now, Six of Wands. Whatever's going on here, somebody wanted some victory and recognition, right? Recognition to their friends. Victory over whatever this is. Nine of Pentacles, right? They wanted the money. They wanted the abundance. They wanted the money. They wanted to be single, because that's another thing here. It's solo energy. I want to be single, so let me get this bread from this chick, or let me work with this chick, get this bread, da-da-da, something. There's some sort of deception that comes up, but they actually did something here, right? Something that they're losing their minds about, somebody from the past, somebody who you're healing from needs to slow down, somebody with a bunch of burdens, and they burdened you, right? And it looks like you had somebody coming towards you, and they quickly went and put somebody else right in front of this person to get to you faster because they wanted to win. Six of Wands, I want victory, I want this money, right? My world is already upside down, but it really tells us why their world is this way and why they're losing their minds. It was, I wanted victory in the Nine of Pentacles. I wanted that money. I wanted to be able to live that solo good life. I wanted to be able to use you, take your money. It's kind of like that energy. Or they may have been counting on you to gain some sort of luxurious life, right? Eight of Swords. Now, there's something going on where this person is in a mental imprisonment. We could look at it from that perspective. We could also look at it like this person wanted they wanted the Nine of Pentacles. Hold on, I'm looking at these cards because I can't. But the Eight of Swords is like a mental prison. Somebody's in some sort of a cage, but it's a mental prison, right? I can't say this is an actual physical prison because I don't really have the card to support that. Now, we do have the Four of Wands. I guess we're getting closer, right? There's something with the Eight of Swords. There was a celebration had. Because I'm asking why Four of Wands. There's some sort of a celebration had where I celebrated too fast, right? I didn't wait for, I don't know, a year to go by before I spent the stolen bank money or whatever I did. Whatever kind of robbery, whatever. Right? So somebody celebrated too fast, right? I feel like there might be some threat of incarceration here. A threat of it. Eight of Pentacles, overwork. Yep. Four of Wands, some sort of celebration within a family and also a community. Eight of Pentacles symbolizes somebody's work ethic, body of work. So you guys could have a body of work depending on what you do. I feel like no matter where you work, there's a body of work. But some of you guys could be artists of whatever kind, whatever. Eight of Pentacles, there's something about Eight of Pentacles that comes up. There's something about your work. Why are they why were they prematurely celebrating your work? I don't understand that. What was that about? What is this about? Clarify. Four of Wands. Six of Swords, something they can't move on from. I can't move on to a calmer place because I'm all in my head over the Eight of Pentacles, over your work. Why would you be so concerned about my work? I don't understand that. I'm a little confused by that. There's an Aquarius that shows up here. I'm not really understanding what that's about. Aries, Leo, Sagittarius shows up. Somebody could be dealing with an Aries. There could have been Aries at this event. There was some invitation given to somebody. It was an unexpected invitation. It was impromptu. It was done on purpose because they knew that this person would bite the bait, or there was a great chance they would. Six of Swords, what can they move on from? From the decision that they made. Some foolish decision that they made. Right, to have a new beginning. It could be an Aries energy. I wasn't making an assumption, but somebody that it was a decision that they made that was foolish. What is the actual crime? I don't understand. What was done? The Empress. They did something. They fooled an Empress. They can't move on to calmer waters over something that was done to an Empress. Somebody celebrated something too fast. Somebody did something out of insecurity. Now they want to release a burden. There's something with the family, something with the community. Ten of Swords. These people, I don't know. See, your friends look okay. They look like they wanted you to stay away from one of these guys. That's what it looks like. But you do have the Three of Swords. Stay away from somebody who already cheated on you is what I'm getting. Two of Wands. What are they waiting for? The King of Swords. Somebody to call judgment on something over some money. Over the Tower. There's a tower that's going to fall. Ace of Cups. There's going to be some sort of rejection. Somebody did something and they really want to renew something with you. There's something with an investigation. Something with Hermit. Somebody's coming out after the research that they've done. Somebody's scared of jail. Yeah, somebody's scared of jail. Something with the Two of Wands. I feel like that has to do with somebody waiting for results. But they did something for quick results. The results come, they're unsatisfactory, whatever that's about. There's some judgment that comes about this. Libra, Aquarius, probably Gemini energy. Some people call it Libra. And I can see that, especially with Justice. I get that. But the Tower, somebody tries to avoid a tower. They can't avoid an ego death. Somebody tried to say something was going on with some house or property. Ace of Cups, there's some sort of rejection. I thought a relationship was going to go one way. It turned out another. My world is reversed. Dream gone. Tower falls. I avoid it, but I know something is over. Hermit. I also know that I might be up for jail. Somebody's waiting for a decision to be made. Loss, regret. I feel like whoever this is, Five of Wands, over some joke or rival. Something with some rivals. Somebody did something out of spite to you, or they may have been arguing with somebody else, and it doesn't look like it has much to do with you, but it impacted you. Whatever had happened here, they got the family and the community involved, and you're an empress. Like, that's so crazy to me. But the Seven of Cups and the Four of Wands, somebody made the wrong choice. I don't know if they mean when they picked you to play with, or there could have been a King of Wands that made the wrong choice. Oh. Ace of Pentacles. King of Wands, Ace of Pentacles. Tell me more about that. And the Three of Pentacles, group collaboration. Somebody worked with a group of people to get money. See, their promise was the Ace of Pentacles, so they worked with the Three of Pentacles. This could have even been people at your job. There's a collaboration. Three of Pentacles is when people are planning and conferring to carry out some sort of a business deal, or take the business deal to the next phase, depending on where they are in the process. Three of Pentacles. So this King of Pentacles was involved with this Ace of Pentacles, collaborated with a group of people. You're a princess, an empress, it says here. What else? The Lovers, something about breaking you up. They wanted to break something up with a Gemini or a Virgo for you. Gemini, who's the King of Pentacles. Wow, ain't that something? You have the King of Wands. Wanted to make sure that there was no love with the King of Pentacles. So they may have put some woman in the way. Yeah, they did something. Whatever this is about. So you got the gist of it, and yeah. This was supposed to break your heart, I think. I think you guys, you land some sort of change anyway, but once that money comes and you hit the Wheel of Fortune, or you're very fortunate, abundant, or whatever, then they start sending these weirdos out, and your friends are like, some of you guys have very good friends, I will say that, because they're like, no, you probably shouldn't be dating this person. You know, they just show up out the blue sky as soon as you get some money or something like that. That's the energy I get from that group, but you know how your friends are. It might not be your story. It's not going to be everybody's story. Alright, give me one last card for the collective. The Star. Some of you guys could be in the public eye. Some of you are dealing with Aquariuses. For some of you, you hope to renew something with an Aquarius, right? Somebody in the public eye. Or, yep, somebody who messed up before, old child. Somebody might want to renew with y'all. I didn't mean to do it. Somebody's going to come back, because I did see the apology card. Some of y'all's friends might come back and apologize for something too. I feel like for some of you, maybe you had this friend who hooked you up with somebody, or they tried to, and they didn't know the person was a jerk. So if they're telling you that, they probably really didn't know. Unless you know what you know, and you know that they knew that person, they probably knew this person was a jerk. What else? Ten of Wands, again, releasing a burden. You guys are getting rid of burdens. You're getting rid of things that don't have anything to do with your well-being, nothing to do with you. People are pride in your business or whatever. You're just releasing it. You're like, I'm all set. And you do know what's coming up for you. I just feel like it's a matter of you don't know how it's going to play out. And how it plays out could be painful or it could be very interesting or whatever. But this... Whew, I feel sorry for y'all. I feel so sorry for y'all. But I feel sorry for all of us. I feel bad because these people really don't care. I'm trying to think. Should I pull one more card? No. That one is too lengthy. I ain't doing that. Them things are... And then on top of that, the light. And give me one card out of this deck. I leave the... What does the collective need to know? Polish off this read. Just one. Numbness. Escaping emotions with substances isolates you. I feel like that's that person, or whoever they are, numbing emotions through substances and losing touch with your true self. Somebody's overdoing drugs. Y'all don't want this person. You should be happy that you moved on. This person's over there shooting their arm up. You don't want this person. Woo! Ciao. Anything else? Some freaking weirdo. And they're of low honor. So and they need help. This person's a low life. Evaluation criteria. They got the nerve to have a checklist out on you. These people are crazy. This person is not having a breakthrough. They still over there shooting their arm up or whatever they're doing. Is there anything else? And something about interest. There's something about not accumulating any interest or something like that. What is this? Oh, they were focused too much on gain. Told you. They wanted you for the money. Now they're scared. Is this person going to jail? Because there's something about prison. Show me jail. Oh, look at that. Petty gains. So basically their trip to jail and what they were paid for, it ain't even worth it. You may think these minor profits, oh my God, are the one, but they wouldn't cause you so much stress. Yeah, somebody took $2 and now they're going to jail for years. Child, please. Anyway, I love you guys. I'll see you later. Bye.